Deep in the icy waters of the Arctic, a truly magical creature swims. This is the narwhal, a medium-sized whale that has captured the imagination of people for centuries. It's often called the unicorn of the sea, and for a very good reason. The male narwhal grows a long spiral tusk that can reach up to 3 meters in length. This isn't a horn, but actually a very long tooth that grows right through its upper lip. Imagine having a tooth that long. For a long time, sailors and explorers who found these tusks washed ashore thought they belonged to the mythical unicorn, creating legends that have lasted for ages. But this tusk is far more than just a decoration. It's a remarkable sensory tool, packed with millions of nerve endings. This allows the narwhal to sense tiny changes in its environment. It can detect shifts in water temperature, pressure, and even the saltiness of the sea. Scientists believe this super-sensitive tusk helps the narwhal navigate the dark, freezing waters and find its food. It's like having a high-tech antenna on the front of your face, constantly feeding you information about the world around you. This makes the narwhal one of the most specialized and fascinating animals on our planet. Living in such a harsh and remote environment means narwhals are incredibly shy and difficult to study. They spend most of their lives under vast sheets of sea ice, diving to incredible depths to hunt for fish, squid, and shrimp. These dives can take them more than a mile below the surface, where the pressure is immense and the light is non-existent. Their ability to thrive in such extreme conditions is a testament to their incredible adaptations. They are true masters of the Arctic, perfectly suited to a world of ice and shadow that few other large animals can endure. Because they are so elusive, many mysteries still surround these incredible whales. We know they travel in groups called pods, communicating with each other through a complex language of clicks, whistles, and buzzes. But how exactly do they use their tusks in their daily lives? Do they use them to fight other males, or perhaps to gently guide a female? These are the kinds of questions that drive scientists to venture into the planet's coldest regions, hoping to get a rare glimpse into the secret life of the sea unicorn and unlock the many secrets they still hold. To better understand the Arctic and its inhabitants, a team of scientists embarked on a mission. They decided to listen to the ocean. Their plan was to place special underwater microphones, called hydrophones, on the seabed in a place called Greenland's Baffin Bay. This area is a known highway for marine mammals. The scientists hoped to record the sounds of different whales, like belugas and bowheads, as they migrated through the area. They secured these sensitive recording devices to the ocean floor with heavy moorings, planning to leave them there for a whole year to capture the complete cycle of seasons. The project was designed to be as unobtrusive as possible. The microphones would sit silently on the dark seabed, passively recording the acoustic world around them. The scientists were particularly interested in how the increasing noise from human activities, like shipping, might be affecting the animals that live there. They checked their equipment, lowered it carefully into the frigid depths, and then left it to do its work. They couldn't wait to retrieve the devices a year later and listen to the symphony of sounds they had captured from this remote and mysterious underwater world. When the scientists finally pulled the microphones from the water, they were in for a massive surprise. As they listened to the recordings, they heard the familiar clicks and whistles of narwhals, just as they expected. But they also heard something else, loud, strange, and very close to the microphones. There were bumping, scraping, and thudding noises. It sounded as if something was physically interacting with their expensive equipment. The scientists were baffled. What could possibly be making these sounds in the deep, dark waters of the Arctic? After carefully analyzing the recordings, they realized the culprits were the narwhals themselves. These shy and mysterious creatures had not only found the microphones, but were actively engaging with them. The sounds were the undeniable evidence of narwhals rubbing against the devices, bumping them, and even hitting them with their incredible tusks. The scientists had set out to listen to the narwhals from a distance, but instead, the narwhals had decided to get up close and personal with the listeners. This was an entirely unexpected behavior that opened up a brand new investigation. The recordings revealed a fascinating acoustic story. The narwhals were not just randomly bumping into the equipment, they were making very specific sounds while doing so. As a narwhal approached a microphone, the scientists could hear its echolocation clicks getting faster and faster. This is the sound narwhals make to navigate and find food, like a form of natural sonar. The clicks become a rapid buzz, a sound they typically make right before they are about to capture a fish. It was as if the narwhals were zeroing in on the microphones, as if they were prey. This led to a big question. Why were the narwhals treating these strange metal objects like a potential meal? One theory is that the narwhals were confused. The shape or the material of the microphones might have mimicked something they would normally eat, like a large Arctic cod. Or perhaps the electronic hum of the device, though faint, was just strange enough to attract their attention. It's also possible that the narwhals were simply curious. In their dark world, anything new and unusual is worth investigating, and their most sensitive tool for investigation is their tusk and their powerful sonar. Another possibility is that this was a form of play. Young animals of all species, from puppies to dolphins, love to play with new objects they find in their environment. It's a way to learn and practice important life skills. Perhaps the younger, more inquisitive narwhals were simply having fun with these strange new toys they discovered on the seabed. The rubbing and bumping could have been a way of exploring the texture and shape of the microphones. Whatever the reason, it was clear the narwhals were not afraid of the equipment. The scientists were relieved to find that the narwhals did not seem to be distressed by the microphones. After investigating, the narwhals would simply swim away, continuing on their journey. It seems their interactions were driven by curiosity rather than fear or aggression. This accidental discovery has given scientists a unique opportunity. They now have recordings of narwhal sounds from closer than ever before, providing an incredibly detailed look into how these animals use sound to perceive and interact with their world. It's an acoustic goldmine of information. This surprising encounter has opened up a new chapter in narwhal research. The scientists are now eager to learn more about this behavior. Are narwhals attracted to all kinds of human-made objects on the seabed, or was it something specific about the microphones? Future studies might involve placing different types of objects, some with faint electronic signals and some without, to see how the narwhals react. This could help us understand what sparks their curiosity and whether our technology in the ocean could be unintentionally attracting or distracting them from their normal activities, like feeding and migrating. Understanding these interactions is becoming more and more important. As the Arctic ice melts due to climate change, new shipping lanes are opening up, and there is more interest in activities like fishing and mining in the region. This means more noise, more ships, and more equipment will be entering the narwhal's home. We need to know if our presence is just a minor curiosity for them, or if it could become a serious problem. If narwhals are drawn to the sounds and shapes of our technology, it could potentially lead them into dangerous situations. The narwhal is what we call an indicator species. This means the health of their population tells us a lot about the health of the entire Arctic ecosystem. If the narwhals are struggling, it's a strong signal that the delicate balance of their environment is in trouble. By studying them, we learn not just about one amazing animal, but about the impacts of climate change and human activity on this fragile part of our world. Protecting the narwhal means protecting the vast web of life that depends on the Arctic ice, from polar bears to the tiniest plankton. This is why every new discovery, even an accidental one like this, is so valuable. Learning about the narwhal's world helps us make better decisions to protect it. It reminds us that we share this planet with incredible creatures whose lives are complex and mysterious. It is our responsibility to explore with respect and ensure that the unicorns of the sea can continue to swim through the icy waters of the Arctic for generations to come. Their survival, and the survival of their frozen kingdom, depends on our curiosity, our understanding, and our care.